Good day, Cancer viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning in to Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your awesome energy. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel, and also hitting that notification bell. That will let you know when I am going live or posting new readings. Just shuffling for the overall energy for the Cancer Collective for May 2025. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's dive right in. Now, this is a general reading, not personal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. I do take personal readings, so see below on how to book one. All right, Spirit, what does the Cancer Collective need to know for their overall energy? What is it, the messages that they need to know for May? Thank you. 3 cards came out. As you know, I usually take 2, so lucky you. All right, so we have Winter's Dream Gestation Period. We have First Breath, Beginner's Mind. And Full Mind, Group Think. Okay, so I feel like you either are trying to take some time to really delve deep into yourself, or you have done that throughout the winter months. Which is normally when people are in their houses and they're healing, and that's a time to kind of delve into yourself and, reflect and do some interwork and connect with yourself. But it doesn't have to mainly be in the winter. We can do that work at any time. Anytime we feel like we need healing energy, we can always turn into ourselves and focus on our higher selves and be reflective and internal and trying to heal what is going on. Our shadow work is always a healing process. So it's never a bad time to do the work on yourself and be introspective. But I do feel like you're going to be coming out of this with a good mindset to start something over again, begin again. This could be maybe on a new healing path. This could be maybe in a new relationship. This could be with a new person, or simply on your own. Maybe you had to heal from a wound and now you're moving on in a different direction. But all of this is going to be worth it because it's you who's concentrating on your own path. The beginner's mind, the first breath, is where you're going, where you're headed to. Now that you've done some healing, now that you have some realizations about yourself, now that you've touched upon your shadow self and have gone through some healing, and if you haven't, this may be a call that you need to really touch upon yourself and go through a healing process, because it'll bring you to this new path, and whether it's going to be, it's not an easy time to go through this period of healing. Sometimes it is a painful process, but it's going to bring you to an important time where you become the person that you're meant to be, the person that you have liberated within this healing process. This whole time you might have been hiding who you truly are. And now that you're liberated, you can, breathe out your first breath. Exhale and let yourself be the person you were meant to be. Now we also have this mindful, okay, which is about, it's kind of like everything, everywhere, all at once. Which is the society we live in right now. It's about people coming at you, trying to give you advice, trying to get into every sanction of your mind. And this isn't just people, but it's the world. This is social media. This is people whispering in your ear, trying to give you the best advice. Not everybody is out for your greatest good. This could be people you work with. This could be people who you just have contact with in your daily energy. But this is sometimes the people who are in your energy don't always have your greatest good in mind. They have their greatest good in mind. How is this going to affect them? And that is where we're at as a society, unfortunately. So this is just a way of looking out for yourself. Keeping up boundaries with some people. You might want to keep some people at at arm's length. We also call this kind of thinking monkey mind. When you go to meditate and then all of these things from daily life pop up into your mind and you can't shut it off. It's daily thinking. It's thinking about, what do I have to do tomorrow? What are the tasks that I have to set forth? So by meditating and shutting off these voices that are constantly have you up, have you thinking, overthinking, is super important to do right now, is to try to focus on yourself and not the world around us. Because obviously there needs to be a healing. You're called to be healing this month. You're called to be introspective so you can begin fresh. So part of that is going to be kind of blocking out what is going on around you that's not serving you. And shutting news out, shutting certain people out, shutting out third-party information that's not helping you, and focusing on your own path. Focusing on your energy and where you'd like your life to go. And not having to worry about what it looks like for somebody else. All right, so let's move into Tarot and see what we have here for our Cancer Collective. What does the Cancer Collective need to know for their greatest good? What does the Cancer Collective, thank you, Cancer Collective for their greatest good for May 2025. Shuffling for May, Spirit. Thank you. Can I get one more to start the reading? Thank you. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. And we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so this is all about the spotlight being on you. You are, I feel like you think you're under a microscope. Like every action you take is being watched. You feel like you're living, almost like living in a fish tank is the vision I just got. Where people are watching your every move, making sure you're behaving, if that makes sense. Maybe you are a public figure or something along those lines, or have been made to be a public figure. Maybe there's some kind of news about you. But I feel like all of this, I'm hearing the word scrutiny. That makes me curious as to what went on there. Nine of Swords energy. So that's making me think that it's making you anxious, giving you anxiety. It's really playing with you, with your mind. You're not somebody who likes attention. You're not somebody who enjoys being spotlighted for something or called out on. You don't like having all eyes on you and the focus be on you. Maybe you're getting married or in a position of getting an award, and giving that speech is making you nervous. Maybe you are are somebody who is going to be on stage, maybe an actor or an actress, who is going to be giving, maybe I just heard valedictorian, or something along those lines, where you're going to be the center of attention. So this might be giving you a hard time. You might be overthinking this, but it's going to be okay. But you need to come out of that mindset. And you have to realize that's only in your head. You're being spotlighted for a reason. You're not being scrutinized. You're on stage because you're meant to be, not because you are being under a microscope. Granted, that is probably how it feels in this day and age, with everybody recording everything and posting it to different places. Understandable. At any moment, somebody can be posting something about your life on social media or the internet. So I get how that can be overwhelming, but you are in this position because you were meant to be in this position. You worked hard to be in this position. And it's not scrutiny. But you are in your head about it. You are thinking about all the negative things that could happen, but it's time you think of the positive things that could happen. Now, with some of you, it feels like you've been down this road before, because this is about trying again, putting in your best foot again, trying again, getting the same results. This is about fighting for something, but getting the same results. This could be you, or this could be somebody who is in your energy. It's like going to battle, but nothing changes. Trying to change something, but nothing is... There's like a disconnect, and somebody stays in the same cycle and doesn't want to move forward. The Six of Wands energy, it is giving me like a winner, high ego, somebody putting you on a pedestal. But like I said, you don't really love this attention. Somebody spotlighting you or pointing you out. But you're not loving this. This is Nine of Swords energy. That's anxiety. Not loving that attention at all. But you will get out of your head about it. You have to start thinking positively, though, and not thinking the negative thoughts. But there's something there that you're fighting for. You want to give another chance to. Something that there's something that you're fighting for here. But I just feel like it's always going to come out with the same result. But that's not going to stop you from fighting. You're going to fight until you can't fight anymore. This could be somebody around you who is feeling that anxiety. Because you're being spotlighted. Could this be a coworker? Because maybe you're being spotlighted and they're not. Maybe it's an award that you've gotten and they haven't. Maybe you're both up for a promotion and they went for the promotion and they got the promotion rather than you, or vice versa. Thank you. I feel like you are juggling a lot right now. There's either a lot on your mind or a lot of work you're doing with this Two of Pentacles energy. You're trying to balance life right now. Trying to make everybody happy is more like it. I just heard slippery slope. I mean, it doesn't look like she's sliding. It looks like she's doing a pretty good job of balancing stuff. So I feel like you're doing a pretty good job of balancing and maintaining this balance. But we do have the Chariot, which is your card, in reverse. So there is something, like I said, there is something that's stuck. Like you're going into this battle, but it's the same result over and over again, causing this stuck energy. But you feel like you're balancing things really well. Maybe you're balancing your home life and your work life. Or how it looks like on the outside versus how you're really feeling. But you're not going anywhere. You feel like you're in the stuck place. Like, if you're in this stuck place, who are you fighting for? What is it that you're fighting for that it keeps making you feel like you're stuck? Like, if you keep fighting for something, you should want to run towards it. Not feel like it's going to make you stuck. If you are going to battle for something, you should feel like it should be a release, like you're going to win. Not like you are in a stuck position. There's something that needs to clear for this Chariot to go in the right direction, to go forward with an energy. Because remember, we had this gestation period. Maybe that's what has you stuck. Maybe that's what has you halted right now, is the fact that you're working on yourself. And you're trying to balance things. And this is you working on yourself. King of Cups in reverse. Like, this divine masculine energy is not feeling much love for themselves or for anybody right now. If they're working on themselves, like I said, it's like they're almost, I feel like maybe they're not working on themselves, because this is like they're going in the opposite direction. See how King is walking away? Both reversed. Walking away from fixing this whatever it is. This stuck energy. Eight of Pentacles. Something not working out. But you're going to go to battle for it. But you already know it's not going to work out. At least not in the long run. You already know this. Because I'm not sure you're willing to fix it. You're not willing to fix yourself. Not to the point where you're going to see a big change. Like, it can't just be, it has to be subcutaneous, like really fixing. Like, not just like stitches. You really gotta dive in and want to heal this. Whatever this is. King of Cups. When the King of Cups is in reverse, that means like their cup is empty. They don't have any emotion left. And then with the Chariot going the opposite way from them, in reverse, that's really, they're stuck. They don't know what to do. But if you stay stuck, it's definitely not going to work, because something has to change for it to work. Yeah, Page of Wands. No excitement. No energy to do anything. Page of Wands, to me, is like one of the most exciting energies in the card. Like, it's just like you got this get up and go. You want to do something you're thrilled to do. Be out and about and connecting with people and getting into new adventures and having fun. And with this energy in reverse, it's like you're not feeling it. You're not feeling the excitement. At least not in the energy you're in right now. Maybe because you are in this healing energy, and maybe you've cut yourself off from the people you would normally see. Or you put up walls. That's why you're feeling stuck. Maybe it's just this healing energy that you're working on that you need to. And that's why you're in this energy. I hope so. Because it's not like a Cancer to just be like, have no emotions. And it's like you've exhausted your efforts with something. You've given it all you can emotionally. Spirit, I'm shuffling for the concluding message for our Cancer collective. What do they need to know? Thank you. Surrender. Let's see here. I think I passed it. Nope. 41. Surrender, letting go. There's nothing more blissful than the act of letting go, of setting yourself free of all that doesn't serve you. It's time to let go of the past, dear one. You are missing out on the blessings that are awaiting to enter your life by holding on to old wounds, traumas, and hardships, which has prevented you from finding the beauty in the struggle and the lessons learned. While you cannot change the past, you can let go and decide what your future will be. Regret will only hold you prisoner, and dwelling on the past mistakes will blind you to the truth of how beautiful you are. Knowing that your current situation cannot be resolved until you allow yourself to heal, thank you, Spirit, something from your past. Surrender has come to facilitate the healing that is long overdue. Any mistakes you've made or practice runs that have prepped you for success in hurts you have experienced have strengthened you and slowly molded you into a diamond of worth. You can move forward knowing your past has given you the knowledge to be better prepared the next time around. Do not think your past makes you unworthy. Instead, know why you are deserving precisely because of all you have faced. We all have a past and we all have something to heal from. But we have to know that needs to happen in order for our path to be clear and unstuck. Thank you so much, Cancer, for joining me. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for clicking on like, subscribing to my channel, and also hitting that notification bell. I have been going live on Mondays and Thursdays between 6:30 and 7 Eastern Daylight Time, and I hope to see you there. I hope you join in. I hope you're guided to join me because it is a lot of fun. And if not, then I'll catch you next time. Bye, Cancer.